After 13 years, a new proper Rayman game is coming out. It's a remix of Rayman Legends, which I played for over 8 years, and during that time I noticed a few problems with that game, and I don't want them to be present in Rayman Legends Retold. So here are a few things that Ubisoft should fix before they release that game. Also, this is speculation, we don't know that much about this game. There's a high chance that everything I talk about in this video is just fixed. But let's say you open Rayman Legends now. You play some levels and eventually you'll come across challenges. You get a run and decide to check the leaderboard and...
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
This game has a very big cheating problem. Depending on the platform, getting a diamond cap can be way more challenging than normally, sometimes even impossible. How can this be fixed? The most important thing to patch is Murphy glitch. Murphy glitch allows you to access places you're not supposed to access. It's a fun thing to work with, but it also totally ruined the leaderboards. At first it was one challenge, but then people discovered how to do negative scores, and game for some reason thought it wasn't negative, so people just got times that were impossible to get normally. I won't explain the glitches of course, because we don't want more cheaters in Rayman Legends. From what I've seen though, there's a chance that Murphy glitch still works, and if it does, people are going to not only break levels, but also cheat from the first day. Sadly, that's not the only way to cheat. For example, you can literally get 0 seconds on the never-ending pit, because you can pause the timer by doing the pause glitch. These glitches aren't really hard to fix though. DJ Fed literally made a full explanation why the pause glitch works, and he said it's a relatively easy fix. So Ubisoft, with your team, I know it won't take long to patch these, so just make research on these glitches and check if they are still in Rayman Legends Retold. Again, most of these are probably not in Rayman Legends Retold, but it's still good to check them. That's enough talking about cheating, now more about the speedrunning side of the game. The Rayman Legends community mostly revolves around speedrunning, and challenges are the main reason why the game hasn't died yet. From what I heard, there will be challenges and that's great, just please do something different than it is right now. Don't get me wrong, the current system is amazing, but we have maxed out most of the challenges, and having to discover new things would be so much better. What is also confirmed is that invasions will be in the game. You unlock them with llams, which is questionable, but llams are only hard to get at the start of the game. Later you can get them with challenges and by just playing, so I don't think it's such a big problem. What is interesting is that some invasions look like they aren't one-to-one the same as in Rayman Legends, which is cool because we want to finally do something new in these levels. Ubisoft should also not discriminate PC. In Rayman Legends, not only can this version not pause during the invasion countdown, but also its gliding is a little bit slower than on other platforms. And that kind of sucks because you shouldn't be slower because you're playing on a different platform. What I would want the most though is adding invasion ghosts. I know that these aren't challenges, but you have no idea how optimized invasions will become, and ghosts would really help. Maybe even change the ghost system a bit. For example, after completing an invasion you could load a ghost of any player, or you could save a ghost of any run you did. There's also a few small things you could add, for example separate the solo and co-op invasion times. Or if awesomeness is still in the game, just please do something more with it. It has so much potential, and in Rayman Legends is not really used, just even give us a skin for it or something like that. Also, maybe that's a hot take, but co-op zips suck. They should get removed. What about the normal levels? There is something you could add that you removed after Rayman Origins, a timer. I don't know why it was removed, since it's a great way to encourage people to speedrun the game more. You can see how much less popular speedrunning individual levels is compared to invasions or challenges. But why am I talking about the speedrunning part so much? Rayman Legends has one of the most fun movement in any game ever. Once you learn the tricks, it's so fun to breeze through levels, discover new strats and stuff like this. Speedrunning is what keeps Rayman Legends semi-alive? This game is dead. But you know what would prevent that? Updates. Or just giving out VIPs like they used to do a few years ago. The most important thing to make Rayman Legends Retold better than Rayman Legends is if the devs cared. I mean, I don't say that they didn't for Rayman Legends. They did at the beginning, but then Ubisoft just abandoned Rayman and the game is dying. But if we got some connection with the devs, and if they added at least small things, even VIPs, that motivates people to keep playing. Because how much can you even play the game if it never changes? Quite a lot if it's a good game of course, but still, over the years, Less and less people will play the game, and it will just die. I don't want this to happen to Rayman. It's a great game, and I know a lot of people would agree with me. So Ubisoft, please, listen to the community, and don't abandon the game like you did with Rayman Legends. I already love so many things about Rayman Legends Retold. It looks absolutely stunning, there will be tons of new content, there's literally 3D levels where you ride on dragons, it's just super cool. But still, it's a remake, and if the cheating problems I talked about here are still present, then it's going to be a bit annoying. Still, I'm very excited to see what Ubisoft cooked, and Ubisoft, one last time, listen to us.